¿Qué onda, gente? Acá en un nuevo video para el canal y aquí jugando una joyita, la verdad. Una muy buena joyita. La verdad, tengo que dar nueva partida. Espérense. Aquí. Carga, maldición. Chucha, voy a tener que hacer. Bueno, me quedo para que escuchen la cinemática.
Extra, extra, health benefits smoking. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all
Una
about it.
joyita.
Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes in Washington. Extra, extra.
Guau. Ah, con el rubito jugó. Chucho, hijo de pu. Un momazo.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
Oh.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
Pinche
I don't want to
cinemática
be
interminable.
judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Bueno. Este cara enojado. Fin del gameplay. XD. Qué entretenido. ¿Usted qué, señor?
¡Ojo! ¿Qué han perdido la cabeza?
No vayan a hacer una estupidez. Quítate, güey. No, ese señor está bien pedo. Señor. Señor, prenda a caminar, mamón. Prenda a caminar. Vamos. Aquí, señor. Ahí está. Ya se le quitó la borrachera.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Pinche viejo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Easy.
Hello there.
Let's get going, Mr. Marston. The marshal don't take kindly to that kind of behavior. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Señor, cuidado.
Oh, now.
Load up now.
No me toca
Marcy,
alentar.
you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Dejen. Dejen la grabación. Así de bien.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or
Wow,
maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things
Ooh.
is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most straight detectives. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Vamos por el Bill Williamson. Rápido, métale duro.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Ojalá se
Fine
pudiera.
as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, Those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with. Mr. Marston, sir, that ain't gonna get us to the fort no quicker.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah,
Vamos.
slow up.
Ya casi llegamos.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Va, qué chidos son los pescados. Más que el Red Dead Redemption 2, pero está chido.
Come on, easy up now.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Whoa.
Y así comienza. Y así comienza mi aventura en Red Dead Momazo 1.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on.
Ya vamos. Sí, ya, hermano. Qué bueno. Vamos. A por William.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
No mames.
Oh,
Hola, suelo.
poor John.
Nada más espere que llegue a México y le van a meter un mal. Está mimido. No, pues. En esta serie va a haber capítulos largos. Larguísimo.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
No, se vienen las
So,
misiones de
how do you
Labón.
feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were
Oh.
you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
A la vez.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
Idiot.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Oh.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter.
No.
You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Al fin voy a salir de la gra... Rancho McFarland. Sí, desafortunadamente vienen las misiones más aburridas. Más aburridas, señor. Quítese.
You might wish you was dead in a short while.
Ay, qué pedo. No quiere pelear, quiere pelear. Adiós,
Tell me where you want it. You sure you're a man, friend? Come on,
me miró
hit
feo.
me.
Y dirán, ¿por qué lo golpeé? Porque me miró feo. Claro que sí. Ahora sí, vámonos, córrele, güey. Vámonos, córrele. Viene, güey.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Aquí no puede entrar. Aquí no puedes entrar. Ok, voy a pasar tranquilamente. No me hagas nada, ¿ok?
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
Ya.
Mr. Marston, I won't have that kind of behavior on my ranch.
I teach you a thing or two about sharpening your hoe.
Vamos.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
Mucho mejor.
Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Por si acaso, aquí.
Whoa, whoa.
Ok, voy a disfrutar.
There he is.
Slow up.
Mi caballo es ne...
Let's go.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Whoa there. Come on.
Espérate, güey. Yo, señor, cuidado.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. I don't have time to be waiting around.
Ya, bueno, pues ya.
Go.
Sí, no.
Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Yo sí, por las misiones de mie.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the
Ya,
property
güey, ya
line
dame el
this
rifle.
evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Mira. Ah, sí, es cierto que estamos en Estados Unidos.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Oh, my good God!
Chale, no puedo matarlo, güey. Cúrate.
Whoa there!
Come.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them.
Ah, conejos. No, pobres conejos. Lo siento, conejo, pero es parte de la trama. Es parte de la trama.
Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Era parte de la trama.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Whoa. Hey.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Los coyotes.
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the
Puta madre. No, ¿qué carajo estás haciendo? Qué buena misión. Matar coyotes. Ahí está el último. Ahí está. ¡Qué buena puntería!
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Well, that's enough fun for one night. Let's head back. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Es más rápido.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland. Slow down.
Let's go.
Whoa there.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Nah.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep,
No,
and I
güey, me
will
hubieras
see you
dejado
in the
morir
morning.
para no hacer
Good night,
estas
Mr.
misiones de
McFarlane.
mie. Sí, sí.
Let's go.
Hola, güey.
I guess I'm having an unpleasant day too.
Sal.
What am I doing here?
Güey, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Por qué me disparan, güey? ¿Qué pedo? ¡Oh, puta! ¡La misión, la misión, la misión! Es que me quiero pasar el juego con honor alto.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
Sí.
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't
No.
mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Aguanta.
All right, I'll show you how we ride.
Canta. Brillo, más alto el brillo, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Casi no veo nada.
Around these parts.
Mucho mejor. No mames, ¿por qué me pasé de brillo?
Yeah.
A ver, tampoco tanto, tampoco. Vamos a la ruta de destino, ¿sabes? Sí. No, entonces está bien. Quítese, güey.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Así es. Yo no soy caballero. Vamos a...
Why don't I lead the way? How you doing back there?
Ya de electrónica.
Would you like me to slow down?
Oh my god.
Come on, easy up now.
vecino. Vamos. Apúrate. Ay, te lo hermano bien camino. ¡Ay, severo! No me decepciones. Chica. No mames, no mames. No mames. Ahí está. ¿Quién dijo que iba a perder? Ay, no mames, qué pendejada hiciste. Ese caballo tenía que ser de... Yeah.
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Come. Are you saving the best for last?
Come on, boys. This sure beats milking cows.
Okay, otra vez aquí.
Let's go.
Let's go.
How those injuries feeling, Mr. Marston?
Hey. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Yo no la cago, pero luego no la cago. No puede. No mames, el caballo se ve atrás. Ah, qué fácil.
Whoa there! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Sí. Al fin podremos ir a Armadillo. Armadillo. Qué bien. Dios. ¿Qué pasa? No quiero activar ni uno. A ver. Sí, efectivamente, sí. Ya, todo está bien, creo. A ver. Sí, todo está bien. Ahora vamos a ir por el comisario. El comisario para ya no hacer las misiones de esta bata porque me como me aburrida. Ya sé, güey, si aquí tengo el minimap. Estaba yo. Ah, el tipo que le ofrecían los coyotes. Aguanta, señor, yo lo salvo. Puto caballo, pues. Le disparé a mi pinche caballo.
You saved my life, Mr. Here.
Please take this. My pleasure, partner.
Allá. 4 dólares. Ah, ¿qué? Tengo $4 hoy por... Igual que en la vida. Nada, mentira. Claro, güey. A ver, señora, fue sin querer. No, no corra, señora, fue sin querer. Fue sin querer. Señor, ¿qué veo?
Not so fast, partner.
Señor, ¿qué veo?
I'll kick your ass back to your mama.
Esa es la vida de por aquí.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Ay, güey. Qué feo.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Deja de escupir.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums.
Ay, güey.
Damn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the range these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Slow it down there, Marston. This ain't a race.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him.
Vente.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, there. Marston, he must be at the old Pleasant's house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Let's go.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Ya, güey, ya quiero hacer mi tiroteo.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate. Take it down. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. You're close. That's the yours, Marston. Yeah, back to the hell's back door, Walt. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. I see one of them. There's another one behind the outhouse. Take cover behind the outhouse. Come on, over here. Look, over there.
Ah, entonces el sheriff ya le iba a disparar.
I'll kill every last one of you. You or me, friend. You or me.
Aiming at somebody, goddammit! Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
Le vamos a disparar en las piernas. Aguanta. Mira, güey.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Ooh.
Regla número 1.
I need it more than you now.
Creo que ese tono es el peor. Bueno, gente, hasta acá llega el... Bueno, gente, hasta acá llega el episodio. Espero que les haya gustado. ¿Cuánto llevo? Espero que les haya gustado. Dejen su like para segunda parte y... Bueno, me despido. Chao.